Hello, everybody. Hope all is well. It's currently 7:30. It is Friday, baby, and the weekend is just around the corner. Oh my gosh, I've had a stuffy nose and like rough voice all day. I think it's the aftermath of like just being sick, and so my body's like just I want to say spewing because it's like a really gross word. It is vacating the gross out of the body. That's what a way to kick off a stream. Anyways, yeah, I hope you're all doing well. It's Friday, like I said. Super happy for the weekend, everybody. It's really easy to get trapped in this like every day is stress and work and chores and all of these things that make you tired and weak. And the weekend rolls around, and I'm not wanting to say live for the weekend, but it's definitely a welcome surprise, given how hectic everything can and has been. But yeah, and what a better way to celebrate the coming of the weekend than doing something that we love for an hour today. That thing being drawing. So, yeah, without any further ado, I guess I've been doing some warm-up already. Man, my nose is really killing me. Maybe we have to do something about that. So the main scene right here. Kavel's a bad streamer. Main timer, here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to say, whoa. Yeah, what? It should be doing that. Okay, there we go, cool. But yeah, so I already did a bit of a warm-up. We're still gonna do our full 10 minutes, probably use both sides of the paper, or another paper, actually, I'll pull out. And then we're gonna try to finish our Grasshopper today. Not totally happy with either the constructions yesterday, because I know I'm not thinking in 3D, and that's the problem, is we really need to switch on that part of our brain. But what we realized yesterday, which is a really good thing, and was a win yesterday, was realizing that we need to think in 3D. I've now differentiated when I know I'm thinking visually and when I'm thinking, or like when I'm thinking reference wise and when I'm thinking 3D wise. I know those two modes of my brain now. I can differentiate them. It's just like a habit. It's kind of like did that move? I think it moved. I mean, my fan's on. It's not like a ghost or anything. Hey, what's up, cat? It's like drawing intentionally and unintentionally. Like sometimes you start to catch that as you get better and more mindful about drawing. So yeah, like it's those moments I've said like, oh, I wasn't ghosting or stuff like that, right? Now, is it a bad habit that I still do? Yeah, but you feel like you've missed something? Nah. Yeah, we were just yapping a bit about like what we did yesterday. This might feel like my desk is very shaky. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's always been like this. I do need to get like a separate mount for my camera, so like whenever whoa, that's a weird effect. Oh, weird. Anyways, whenever I like hit the desk with my like leg or something, it doesn't shake everything. So you guys have a better viewing experience. But yeah, so let's get started with the warm-up. Are you enjoying your Friday so far, Kat? How's the textures going? Hopefully you took a break yesterday, because I cannot fathom how much your hands may hurt from 25 textures. Do this. We'll double up on the line, why not? Not the best lines, but it's okay. And try to do this one hovering without my hand on the page. Bit wobbly. It's a habit I should get better at, as the many others. No texture today, just some fun 50% stuff. Heck yeah, we'll be there following you, Cat, soon. Hopefully soon, once we're done with our Grasshopper construction. Actually, I think, yeah, like we said last stream, we're just gonna hop right into lesson 5. Who knows? I do really want to draw one of the owls from Outer Wilds, though. But yeah, what are you gonna draw for 50% today? Or just gonna do whatever? Man, my nose is killing me. I'm gonna try not to like mouth breathe for you guys. I know that could probably be quite annoying. Well, this line really felt straight when I first drew it, but second thoughts. Had a really good lunch day. Got some tea with my sister. Oh no. And then had a really good dinner with my roommate. What a goat. He's such a cool guy, man. I really feel like I do not belong. Like, I get imposter syndrome with the coolness of my roommate. He's so sociable. He's super funny. Here I am. This little nerd who wants to talk about coding all day. Just drawing some random plants today, some boxy figures from imagination. Huge. Oh man, I love drawing plants. Those little arrow forms are just so fun. Do you color your drawings, Kat? I know you've asked me. Or at least someone did. I have such a bad memory, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I take you as a very, like, alcohol marker type of person. Like, I feel like you'd excel with that stuff. Like, almost a water-based. I wouldn't say, like, water, paint, but I just get that vibe. Like, you'd be good at blending. Yeah, I color when I have no idea to draw. Oh, nice. I need to start coloring, man. I need to break that fear. Colors are intimidating and difficult. I said I would get a new piece of paper, and then I didn't, so let's get a fresh piece of paper. Or like a used fresh piece of paper. Where did I put my binder? Did I put it all? Oh. Also, it's crazy. Last stream I was talking about Gene, or Geen, or Jin, or Gin, and how much I love their work. And they posted twice yesterday. Technically 3 times, but like 3 images. Your aunt? Oh, huge. I love alcohol markers. It's probably my favorite medium other than pencil. Or like for coloring, so I guess, yeah, but I'd say like pencil, alcohol marker, then colored pencil. I don't think I've experimented. Watercolor. I think that's about it. I haven't really experimented with anything else. Then again, one thing I really want to master is just black and white, like two-tone drawing, kind of like manga, stuff like that. I love. My last night, my roommates invited our neighbors over, and they entered my room, and like they saw my Outer Wilds art, and they were like, "Oh, that's cool!" Like they were trying to be nice. Sorry, not my art. The art I got from Studio Dies. And it's good art, just it's weird looking, right? Like, especially for someone who doesn't know about video games, let alone video games like that. And then I mentioned, like, Kim Jong-gi, and they, like, thought it was some, like, anime thing. Which I don't really blame them, but... They're like, oh, so are you into anime? And, like, first off, that's a personal question. Like, I always feel like such a nerd when people ask me that, and I'm like, yeah... I'm not, like, that super into anime, but... I watch it. I don't have any pride for saying so. But I was like, nah, Kim Jong-gi focuses on like either realism or stylized realism. I was talking about this. Oh, geez, these ellipses are awful. You're right, let's focus up real quick. Yeah, what is it? I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream. That being the concept of the weekend, and like, don't live for the weekend, but it's awfully nice having a break, right? And my initial reaction to this being the weekend was like a mix of fear and happiness. It's happiness, I finally get a break. Finally get some time to get caught up on my homework, to do the things I want, do the things I need, to like close myself in my room and get some awesome stuff that I want to do done. But there's also like a tinge of fear because during finals, it's really hard being in here all day. It's really tough studying for that long. And it creates a fear. It's a really weird reaction. And I'm not sure if the right answer is saying I need to study differently. But in all reality, I'm not sure if there's another way for me to study. Get that kind of output. Yeah, I watch anime and cartoons in secret. They think I'm too old for that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, like, anime's definitely become much more popular. Depending on the anime. Like, if you say you watch JJK, most people are like, oh, okay. Or everyone knows about One Piece. They wouldn't be like, oh wow, you watch One Piece. Attack on Titan. Wow, these ellipses really suck. And my nose is running. Oh, yeah, yeah, I agree. Like, I just don't have a sense of pride for that. Let's slow down. We're going fast. I had a bit of a realization today in my linear algebra class. I was falling asleep right in front of the professor. I never. It's very rare for me to fall asleep, and it was only because I got so little sleep last night. Not a good night. So I was like, I need a way to stay awake. I need a way to stay awake. So I started doing organic intersections. Woke me up entirely because like it's something my brain wanted to do, and you have to really think about it. What is it? When I was in Italy and I shared a room with my parents, apparently I was streaming in my sleep. Like, I've always been a sleep talker, and they were like, yeah, you were like explaining how to draw something in your sleep. I was like, oh. You do something every day, I guess it kind of does that. Very strange, to say the least. What's another warm-up? I feel like all these ellipses. Oh, more sausage forms, why not? Let's just do some wacky ones, like looking right at it. That's what I did on the other page. I wanted to do one where you're like looking right down it. It turns away. Kind of like a branch almost. Because you'd like see it. Like this almost. And then it would go through here. You'd have the front part. I'm not going to turn it just yet. I'm turning it a bit. After I messed up a bit right there with the ratio, I was like, oh, okay. And we're going to just slowly change that degree. That was a bit too slowly, but... Oh, that's good enough. I like that. This is a bit weird to read, though. Fun stuff. But you missed. Dazzling! You didn't show up. You got a... You have an absence. You need to go to the principal's office. How's it going? Hope all's well. We had 200% less dazzling for the past... What was it, a day or two? All the days are getting muddled in my head. We've been sick. We've been working on the Grasshopper. Chill. I thought you were telling me to chill at first. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Good to hear, good to hear. Glad to see you guys. All we need is Delano and Rise, and we're full stack today. We've had some people pop in as well. We had a very I think they Hedwig, yes, Hedwig. We had Hedwig for a bit. I feel so I feel so bad for forgetting people's names, and it's like, one, yeah, it's definitely my fault. I should try better, but also, like, and it sounds like an excuse, I'm awful with names. Like, I know it sounds like a really bad, like, excuse, but it's just a magical thing how horrible I am with names. It takes me a very long time to learn someone's name. And everyone's like, oh, that's just a it's a self-talk thing. Like, it's not, like, it's something you tell yourself and then, you know, you reinforce until it becomes a reality. I legitimately think, like, I got hit in the head as a kid and there is something wrong with the part of my brain that tries to remember names. It's kind of like that disease where a disease, that sounds so mean, but the neurological disorder, that is the probably proper term, where you can't recognize people's faces, which is an extremely interesting one. But yeah. Okay, that's enough warming up. I'm actually gonna go blow my nose because you guys probably don't appreciate me sniffling and mouth breathing during the stream, but after this we're gonna do one last look at our grasshopper friend, and then I'm not sure because we have these two constructions from yesterday. I actually like, that's the thing, I like this one even though I shouldn't, and actually I don't like it because it doesn't, the real thing doesn't bridge like that. It doesn't have like this shape, it goes smooth across. This one's closer to that, but I didn't like the back there, and the muzzle's way too big, so proportionally it's very off. So we'll see. We did rush a lot yesterday, I feel. So we'll see what we want to do. But first, if you guys haven't already, take the minute, go grab some water, go grab a snack if you want to. Take a quick break before we get into it, you know, all that good stuff. We'll be right back. I have to go to the... Oh, man, I was not prepared. Cool. We are back. Man, I was looking in the mirror, and it's always sad to see once school comes back around, my face turns from this like somewhat vibrant, you know, silly smile to a more like the eye sockets are a bit deeper, you know, a bit more tired. Is what it is though, right? You can use those as bases to create your own bugs for your 50% stuff. True, yes. Sorry, that took me a second. I can. I like that idea, Kat. Very good at recycling methodology. I can make my own. Part of lesson 5 is making like a hybrid animal. Why don't we do that with bugs? Cool. So yeah, bug. Paper. We're back. Oh wait, shoot, I almost didn't transfer the scene. There we go. Yeah, so I'm cool doing a new page if no one yells at me. And yeah, it's just getting proportions right. Grasshoppers have always just been harder for me. There's so much being covered and happening here. Now, we are also drawing it upside down. But let's use our intuition. You know, let's do this to the best of our ability. Get a fresh piece of paper. Don't spam. Don't be too slow. Right in the middle. Strike that balance. That's where the best artists lie. No, it isn't like lies and falsehoods, but lies and rest. Or like exist. Oh, I'm like snorting when I'm laughing because my sinuses are so bad. Jeez. Maybe I am just a little sick. Ugh. I should have popped like some medicine before I did the stream today. Oh, yeah, you know, I'm not going to complain about school. I feel like I do that too much when we go back to school and all that, but of course there was plenty of school to complain about today. Let's set our hour timer and let's talk about our bug a tiny bit more, as we usually do. La la la. Cool. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Timer. Boom. Look at that. So there we go. That looks good for you guys. It looks good for me. Nice. So, there's this line. Do you guys see that line at the top of the screen? Like right here. Like, oh, you guys can't see it that well, but it's like right up here to the right. I don't know what that line is. It's really bothering me. Is it because I rendered it weird? I think so. I could probably fix that. Anyways, oh man, my nose. Woo. So yeah. Grr. I get it. I just don't like it. We want a more oval-shaped head base. We don't want to go too deep in the intersection because this thing only goes like up to the side of this, so it's not that crazy. This is definitely a more difficult just form placement than the 3D puzzle. Even right here. Yes, they are. Heck, everything's weird in perspective. But yeah. This one's pretty uniform. I like this. The problem, yeah, is just the form extends beyond here, so we'd be going like this. And having this, like... We just want to make this feel like the front of the face, so when you run this down, it feels a bit better. And then we go back here. And we've been doing an intersection here, which I'm not too opposed to. It does get a bit close. Yeah, we could do like something like this, and then... Yeah, anyways, I'm redoing the whole construction. Just wanted to get another feel for it. So, actually, I'm gonna keep those. Get rid of that. So, proportions, one more time. That's not too hard to recreate. There. One time for funsies. 2 times for... I don't know. Okay, I'm too goofy. Why did I say that? Oh, God, okay. So yeah, this is about 2 head units in width. And this one's starting about half a head unit in. It goes 1, 2, 3 head units. We established these relationships yesterday. These are more grounded now. And then head widths, which is different from the head height, or whatever, yeah. This one maintains that pretty much throughout, just tilted of course, and these are a bit smaller. In fact, I would say closer to the head width than the height. And let's see if we're going to draw a line from here. Just examining these relationships. Maybe in that upper third. Why are my lines so much straighter when I go right than left? Interesting. What's up, Rise? Glad to see you. Oh, Mom, I'm about to sneeze. Woo! That's not happening yet. Oh, as you can tell, I'm very sick still, Mr. Rise, but we're surviving. How about yourself? Oh, jeez. Oh, when is that sneeze coming, man? Oh, my nose. I'm gonna go take some medicine real quick. I'm taking the extra strength stuff. Oh. Take medicine responsibly, everybody. I love acetaminophen now. Ooh, Rise, first name. He's in trouble. Got a head length almost. Or head height, I should say. Above. Oh, okay, these are some fun ones. Let's put it on the page and just get to it. Big sip of water before we do that. Hopefully it'll clear my nose up a bit. Jeez. I am. Oh, wait, we'll give you the ref version. My apologies. There we go. Move that up for you guys. Nice. Big sip of water. You guys aren't drinking water. Shame on you. Unsubscribe. No, I'm kidding. But please go get some water. Oh my god. Not only have oh my gosh, my nose. Jeez. Here, wait. So sorry about the delay right there. Oh my gosh. My nose is killing me, everybody. And I didn't forget to unmute, so let's go. That's a win already. Yeah, so we have our friend. We're going to get rid of this because it's distracting. And not after what we really want. Which is the bug. Let's do the bug, everybody. Yep, most central form. Even though I'm tempted to do the head, I'm really tempted. I think it's best to start off with the body because the head is easier to control size-wise. We go into the middle of the page. There we go. And have our overlap in the middle of the page as well. This has to be 2 heads lengths, so it's a bit narrower than I wanted. Is this a good pin? It is. Smeared it a bit too. Not happy about that. It's tilted actually quite well. Now we want to do the head. Not much overlap. This is about a head's length through, but it's a head's width, 2 of them. So we know this is about a head's width. About like this. It's a bit tilted forward. Remember, we have this form sitting right here, laying on its side, and we want to form over here. Cool. And then we have our sausage form. This one overlaps about half a head's length. So, start right there. And it goes about 3 head's lengths over. So if this is 2, then we want this and a half. So this and a half. So somewhere over there-ish. And we don't have to be that sizable. And actually, yeah, we are traveling pretty far up. Almost an entire head's length up. We do want to be up here. And we're going to be curling a lot. And if this is only half a head's length, then we know this should be a 1/4 of it, so technically about right here. That was really weirdly bent. I think that's fine for now. In fact, that's almost passable. So now, I'm not going to do the... We can do the center line. I just don't necessarily want to yet. Because, yeah, center line will travel from the back of the head all the way around to the front. And then we're going to have this part of the muzzle on top. This, where we go. Yeah, we have the center line of the face, so it's going to go deep in here and then curl back for a second. Because we're going to the side of the face now and then over. We don't want to go too deep. And yeah, I think it's very smart to find that first. But first, yeah, let's do our center lines. I didn't like that, whatever. We have our intersection right here between these forms, because we want the center line, if it runs like this now, maybe a bit lower. Right here, so that means these... Oh, jeez. Dying, everybody. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be pretty narrow. Crease-like almost, because this is coming from away. So it means we're gonna be tracing on the outside. In this pointing way, so we're gonna have something like this. Yep, okay. No, it should have been a wider degree, shouldn't it? Yep, it should have been a wider degree. Oh, okay. I need to cough. Oh my, yeah, like you're just gonna be collapsed right here, face reveal. Oh, jeez. This should have been a wide degree intersection because it's coming from away, not necessarily from the side. But I think I'm actually gonna keep it. So if we do this, and we still get that out of it, so cool. Oh, jeez. If I pass on stream, first person to like accurately draw my corpse gets the channel. Jesus. I'm taking another sip of water. I don't think that cup was clean. That did not taste right at all. That tasted quite not good. Yeah. Back to my normal water that I know is clean here. Stupendous. Okay. So yeah, I don't really vibe with this intersection at all. Does it kind of make sense? Almost. I feel like it would travel along here. I don't know if that warrants redoing it. But it doesn't make me happy, and that's for sure. The Kavel. The One Piece. That's what the channel is. Everyone's eventually just waiting for me to croak. Yeah, nose is a bit extended out here, and then muzzle goes in. We want to actually go in pretty close here, too. So, going down. I'm trying to see it as a 3D form. That's my main goal. Or blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Sorry. I quote that video daily. I love it so much. And then what we can actually do... It's a lot of extra lines. Oh my god. We could actually do a contour like this. Kind of just trailing that. Yeah, exactly. Well, Goldie Roger, King of the Pirates. If you want my treasure, you can have it. Sail to the end of the sea. That's where you'll find the One Piece, or whatever it was. Where is it? Huh? Where is it? The One Piece. The treasure that, like, yeah, the treasure of all treasures. I don't know. Oh, the One Piece. I always love One Piece. As much as silly it is, and like, I wouldn't consider it the best manga or anime ever. God, I love it. I say that about a lot of things. He did? Aww. I never knew that. I love it. Then again, he was still a pretty bad father. I mean, I get kind of. Actually, okay, he wasn't. He didn't really have a choice, did he? He had to keep his son alive. He had to hide away, and in fact, his son's life wasn't bad because he was Goldie Roger. In fact, his son's life was awesome because he chose to use the fact that his father was Goldie Roger to do some really awesome stuff. So yeah. Can't complain. But geez, that bloodline's messed up. Anyways, we'll do this. So yeah, we're traveling around both of these. Going underneath this one, then hopping over here and landing. Does that make sense in 3D? Yes. The intersection is a bit weird, but I can get over it. Because yeah, we're starting right here, but then we're not traversing equally. So we would actually have to cross right here if we wanted to. Wide degree. So we'll do that. Yeah, that wasn't the best, but it's whatever. It sits a bit higher than it actually should be. It should like go like this. Oops, whatever. And now I wanted to bridge over here. And here's where we messed up last time. Do we want to get hovering above and then making the thing, and then we don't want to connect it instantly. We only want to go about halfway too, so we extended it a bit too far here, so we start curving about right here, I'd say. I feel like it's turning over the form. It's just such a difficult curve. I'm very much on Sengoku's side of, man, that bloodline's or that family's messed up. Yeah, man, here, Garb, I know you work for the corrupt government, but you can take him, right? Yeah. And what a guy to give your son to. Like, Garp, I mean, I watched the most recent episode. What a legend. I've always loved Garp. Even during Water 7, or no, Marineford, I know, like, he's not really lovable then, but it's the character he is. He is the epitome of stark, unwavering justice, but like not Sengoku's, or not Sengoku. Rengoku? Which one? Who's the magma fruit or whatever? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I feel a bit better about this one. It is a bit narrow. It should have been back here, but we have to settle at some point. We have this additive form over here that exists and goes about a fourth, creates this kind of triangle. We have these ones right here, and then that one that exists between, wider degree, and then connects to the main body. You want to make more characters. Do you want to make more characters as in design-wise, or like people, you know, like with emotions, stories, stuff like that? And to either, when I say both either in designing or writing, what's an important thing? You know, like, if I ever wanted to make a character, what is something that I would want personified? Design stuff. How about this cricket? Not a cricket person. I've been super into like wizards and stuff recently. Cricket wizard. Bug wizard? Is a bug wizard a thing? I don't know. Let those ideas run rampant though. Don't tell them they're stupid. Just let them keep going. So yeah, we have this additive form right here that goes about a fourth, and it extends out this way. It kind of carries on like that. We want to dance around the form and then raise up back here. And actually it has to go like this a bit, so we'll start drawing it down here. Just the intersection, right? Exactly, though. That's like, yeah, the best way to describe it. And then it's not going to go too far out, and then it's going to kind of even out. This. Like this, perfect, okay. And then we want to go in. Nice. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. What's up, Delano? Yeah, I was just joking about it at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, everyone's here. Hello, everybody. Very happy to see you all. It's Friday, guys. We need to have a 50% stream, guys. We need to. I'm really feeling it. Just I want to do lesson 5 so bad. I really want to do like a very stylized, like a commitmental drawing of a pursuer from Outer Wilds. That's the next goal. Oh my god, 50%, 50%. And we're not going to wait for the next promptathon to do that. We'll be on it soon. So these actually overlap a bit. Oh my god. You do see a lot of the back. So we do have to like mix both things. So like this will travel along the form and then go over here. But it also exists on top of the intersecting form right here that exists kind of like this. So we're actually going to draw this one. Jumping around those forms like this. Pretty large degree. There's a bit, I get a bit straight in the middle of these, which is a bad habit. We're going to connect it now. Think so. The mods are here. The people are here. The kingdom is real. Cavaliers. That's whenever I imagine like the word Cavaliers. Maybe this is founded because like all I know is the Cavalier King Spaniel or whatever it's called. I imagine like as a like almost like a Robin Hood type like infantry. Like almost horseback. Is that like are Cavaliers a thing? I feel like they are. I could be so like dumb. I'm not a well-rounded person, you know. I swear. Oh, my nose is running so much. I hate it. Let's do these forms. So yeah, this one exists a tiny bit above here because we have this one that's gonna dance underneath and then come up here. Kind of even that out of that form a bit. They are? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna get our own borses. Borses. Sorry, that was such an evil, like Elden Ring laugh. Like that's a laugh that you hear from like an Elden Ring enemy. Or not even an enemy, like an NPC who's like lost their mind, like the crazy old man type beat. Anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna start down here. We definitely want this taper, so this is gonna be the straightest side, which is going out, and then we're gonna have the jump like this of the form, and then like so. Borses in random areas are fun. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. I don't know what it is. It sounds cool. Tripredacus. Tripredacus. I feel like so out of touch. I feel like, I mean, yes, please make fun of me for not knowing what that is, but I'm clueless. So this one's weird because we have the form and it goes like this and then it leans underneath. So I'm gonna draw it on this surface first because we kind of see it, right? We kind of see it like this. And if this was to wrap around, we'd see it like over here. Maybe a bit higher, like this. I see it above. And then underneath. Like so, kind of like that. Yeah, and then, so yeah. Man, this soundtrack I'm listening to the same one from yesterday because I'm a bot. But it reminds me so much of the Manifold Garden OST. I love the Manifold Garden game and OST so much. Okay, so we have the sausage form right here that we defined the other day, and then we have another sausage form that connects to the leg. But first, before we get so distracted with all that, let's start worrying. It's a Beast Wars reference. Okay, so I'm allowed to be a bit knowledgeable, maybe. Also, I feel like this should have been rounded out a bit. I shouldn't have done just a straight line. That's my bad. So yeah, we have starting from, oh my god, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay. We have this one, larger degree. Almost read that as a Beastars. I was like, that's a Beastars reference? My friends, my roommates and I love anime, but they draw the line at B stars, which is a shame because I like B stars a lot. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm being silly and stupid. I'm drawing the entire thing, but remember, that isn't necessarily the degree of the ellipse. Like, this one can go inside. And then we have this whole thing going around right here. Like that. So I'm not going to stress about it too much. So yeah, we have these varying degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to start with 7 and 1. Because those can tell us the most. It wouldn't make sense for this degree to be larger, but I do want it to be larger-ish. So that's what we're going to do. We have that space in between, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that should have gone in more. And then we have our last one over here, and we want to read... It's called the ovipositor, just so you guys know. Yeah, but yeah, that's what this little area is called. And also, I realized the degree isn't that tilted towards us, or like these are super thin. So this contour line shouldn't be behaving like this. So we're not kind of obeying our contour line, but we're going to ignore it. So yeah, we have the ovipositor over here. Okay, that doesn't look too off yet. And now we have these. So they're actually somewhat equidistant, but you know, they're definitely... Oh, I should have made them larger probably. Yeah, because look how... Oh, shoot. Yeah, because this one meets that one over there. So we can make this one a bit larger. Compensate. These, however, don't go too far. So yeah, this one we just need to raise up a bit. This is always the hard part, gauging how fast the degree should turn. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could actually give some more room here. One, 2, 3, or no, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 4. 4. Dang it, we shouldn't have given it that extra room. We can really start nudging these together though. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have a miscounted version. My bad. Okay, cool. Sorry, I've been obsessed with saying that. I don't know why. And yeah, we're gonna connect these going outwards like this. This kind of motion. We'll start doing... Nope. Important text. This may be important. We could connect this to that intersection and make it look a bit neater. Oh, here, I have to... Okay, we're gonna pause the timer real quick, guys. I have to go check something. Sorry for all the distractions this stream, especially when everyone's here, but this is a bit important. Here, wait. We're gonna pause the timer, we'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about that. Hopefully, let's see what the returning text is. Just started the timer as well. And we're gonna need some water. Cool. And no, ever since I uninstalled or like don't use YouTube Shorts anymore, I have no idea what's going on in the outside world. I usually hear it through word of mouth down the grapevine, you know? Get those nice curves in there, look at that. They canned the new show. What was the new show? I feel like they're always making new shows nowadays. You youngsters and your new Disney Plus shows. Oh, that was not curved enough. Yikes. That's curved enough. That was good, but can't say so much for the other one. Acolyte. I think I heard about it, maybe. Hey, good on them stopping a project that's most likely to fail. So at least they're recognizing that, hey, maybe we should stop doing this. Even the hermit that I am, I recognize the failures of Disney as of recent. This kind of reminds me of the shrimp construction. So yeah, we have our thing here, the ovipositor. And what we're going to do is we're going to have this degree right here. This is going to be the basis for these flanges that we're going to have one over here. Like this. A form going like this down the middle. And then another flange over here. So I'm actually going to do this one first. And then can go from out here into there. So we only see it like this though. This one travels. Not really seeing how this is working in 3D. That was way too far out, yikes. I'm not going to thicken up that line yet, but it is a bit distracting. This one down here. Something like that. So we just really needs to get out of the holes, and I don't think it will. I just think it's kind of over. I hate to say it, but it's not looking great. It's not been looking great for a very long time. It's a case study for sometimes you just gotta let it die. Death isn't really a bad thing in terms of creative works. Doesn't mean that it can't be relived or enjoyed, just, you know, let the story end there. So now we have our next leg, which goes all the way to number, we are off a scale, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so that's a bit unhelpful, but we can still gauge it kind of. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so that's almost the entire thing. So, you know, we still have this gap over here, so it'd be ending about where this mark actually is. The old 2D style animations, I like all of them, but I could definitely see the beauty in the older ones. I can't say I'm like especially connected to any format of animation. I can definitely tell the good stuff from the bad stuff though, and I can definitely say that there's some really good stuff in the past. Innovation, all that great stuff. Created out of love and passion. At a higher rate. So yeah, this one starts about right here at this, what is supposed to be sharper point of that. A bit of the form. It goes all the way to about the third tile, so about right here. Sausage form wise, because yeah, we're not doing it, we're doing a full on like spheroid type beat for this, like an ovular thing. Yeah, we're going like this a bit. Here actually, it's going to be a higher degree than expected. Could also always add, I mean, we could do a sausage form, I just don't want to. I'd rather do additive forms onto these spheroids. Let's, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I know, right? I remember last time we kind of established that this ellipse can be practically just as big as the others. Nice. Then we're going to do a contour line just to help us out. And this one's actually going to be weird. We're going to do the divot, so I'm going to raise up this and then go over like that. Yeah, I don't understand the point of like every single Jedi. I get it, but like, whatever. You took like one of the most fun power systems in a while, especially in movies, and you did that to it. So here we want to connect the form, so I'm going to do an additive form bridging these, and I'm actually going to start with the contour, and then we're going to do the connecting form. So we have this contour that goes in, and it's actually kind of a sharp like thing, so it goes in, and like so. Another like so, geez. And then over here. When my parents caught me streaming in my sleep, they probably heard me say like so like a million times. Like, ugh. So here with these forms, we want to now traverse over this and then around. I stopped myself from saying it. I bet you all could like feel me about to say that right there. That was better than that though. Hold this around there. Cool. And this is a bit less round, so I could have like made that a bit more notched, but for now I think it's okay. You said it in the same I guess. That reminds me, I don't know why, I need to write subtitles for the lesson 2 video. Like, I can't believe I didn't do that when it first came out, but like if I want it to be accessible to people, easily translatable, stuff like that. Also, why did YouTube remove the ability for anyone to write subtitles? That was like so fun. That was like a big part of the community. I get why they removed the little like tiles you used to be able to click on. I remember that when they removed that from YouTube, however long it was ago. And I was like, wait, I like this. In fact, I think I used it on some of my old Minecraft videos back in the day. But yeah, anyways, still, like seeing that, like, you know, closed captions by this, and they'd sometimes like make meme versions that were like super funny. Come on, YouTube, back call. Whoever next leg goes down here, it ends at practically where this one ends, or like it has the exact same areas, just it's going to be more rotund and hidden behind here. So we're going to see this a bit. We have negative space now, so we're gonna, it's all one shape right here. We don't have any negative space between there. It definitely starts curling into the... Try to make it so it'd be easy to do that center line. There's an extension to see dislikes. Cat's a hater, man. Cat's been disliking every single one of my videos. I'm kidding, not. A mini art exchange, that would be fun, just intimidating. And I'm sorry, if we do an art exchange, it's gonna be Outer Wilds for me. Like, I'm going to draw Outer Wilds in some way. I would love to give you guys art in every way possible, but it's gonna be Outer Wilds. Shoot, guys, I was thinking, okay, I was thinking this before stream. Let me know if this is a bad idea. If we were ever to be like a crazy big YouTuber, right, where I could have like merch. Also, if I was ever going to do merch, I'm doing the best of my ability to making sure it's like cheap, and if it is expensive, that it's like worth the product, which I know is really hard to do as a small creator, because that means you have to do a lot of like supply and demand. You know, you have a loss leader. That's why things can be cheap. Anyways, blah blah blah. I'm probably gonna get in touch with like a local manufacturer for this, just because that'd be easier and more control. And I live in a place that's really good for that. Anyways, a stress toy that is a sausage form, like our sausage forms, that's transparent, and you can see the degrees. It has degrees and ellipses stuff wrapping around it, so it's literally like you can look at it from this way and you can see the degrees turning, but it's also like a squish, like just a squishy toy. So like it's a stress toy, or so like just a fidget toy. That's my $1 million idea. This actually lands a bit behind this one, so we messed that up. Yeah, look how far. Oh, yikes. Well, this leg's gonna go back further than it should. But yeah, that's my little T-shift sunset in the middle of horses. We're at the center, the Cavaliers are coming. I love it. Do you mean T-shirt or T-shift? A T-shift with horses. Honestly, guys, I have a deep love in my heart for the really edgy like wolves T-shirts. Like it has like the wolf howling at the moon, and it looks like a 2011 like stock art. Like I love those so much. If there's ever and then the droids, if there's ever like a T-shirt I made on this channel, I may do that. I'm not sure. Cavaliers. Bring that a leg a tiny bit closer than it needs to be, and then once again we're gonna do these. Come on. There's a guy in my linear algebra class the other day who was using micron fine liners for oh, that should have been more narrow, for notes, and I was like, dude, that's an expensive note-taking tool. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, ooh, I prefer Drawbox pens. I really like, at the end of my art career, when I die, right, I want like hundreds of these. Just like, they open up my coffin, I'm not there, it's just hundreds of Drawbox. Drawbox pins. Why am I being so morbid? I'm sorry. Once I die, I've talked about me dying twice on this stream. If there's a bad omen, if there ever was, this is the stream. We get hit by a university bus. That's the goal, isn't it? That look, they open the coffins, every page you've thrown away. Hey, I don't throw, they're all in here. No matter what, they're all in here. Just I turn them into warm-up pages. One thing I really want to do is I've talked about this before, so I'm repeating myself, but I really want to get every Drawbox page, like thing I submitted for Drawbox, probably get really nice copies of them and then bind it in like a nice leather-bound binder. Maybe like just make sure the paper won't age and stuff like that. And I won't use the original copies for that. I'll just keep it somewhere. But like to have a book just to commemorate Drawbox like that, I would love. Oh, so we have our legs. This is a bit too far back than it should be. That was our bad. We're being a bit silly, a bit goofy. Uncomfy one day will tune in only to see you slowly moving a page off screen. That's the only day he's gonna join us too. Like, I know it's coming. I mean, like, I don't like this one. I put it aside. He dislikes the video, reports me to YouTube, and kicks me from the Discord. Do it. In fact, one of my projects, crazily enough, for my software engineering class coming up, is I have to make a portfolio page. One describing just like me, right, who I am, my technical stuff, so the classes I've taken, what I know, programming languages, stuff like that, and then like hobbies and stuff. And I'm putting this on there for sure. Yeah, I love the comment. I love the chat right now. It's just all this fun stuff and then potatoes. Thank you, Dazzler. Thank you. The Drawbox ring. No, I want my Drawbox ring. I want to be in the cool kids club. Oh, wait, isn't that? Oh, didn't mean to say that. Dang. Yeah. So, Jesus. Leg go here. And leg go here. There's two leg. Well, let's do the face, actually. We've been avoiding it because it's scary and difficult. The end of the head actually ends right here. Kind of looks like that one alien from Star Wars. The Bazoingy guy or whatever. I remember when I was doing the 250 box challenge, I had a dream where a scary looking box was hunting me down. Cat, I have a drawing request. I need you to draw that. You could never join the stream again. Wait, that's such a dumb hypothetical, but like, you know, you could dislike the videos, you could unsubscribe, hate the channel, whatever, but I will still like regard you so highly if you could draw that and put that in the Drawbox Discord, because I'm pretty sure if you just put like saw this in a dream once and then like a box monster chasing you, or like, you know, the student from Drawbox, like the little like marshmallow looking guy, if you did that like running, oh my god, wait, pausing the timer. Oh, where is it? Hit it running. This, okay. This, okay, so this is the only way I could, only thing I could find, and this makes me seem like an old person, but, and also this is just like politically questionable. This meme right here, just minus King Charles. Like this kid, like if this was the Drawbox, sorry, this is exactly the reference I'd use. I'd put like a box demon in the back, and then like the Drawbox student that looks exactly like this. Sorry, we're very chatty this stream. I'm sorry. Where's our guy? There. Oh wait, no, we were using this one. There we go. Back to it, sorry. Back to it. If I say back to it enough, I'll get... Sorry, my chair kicked up my carpet right there. My rug, I should say. Okay, so... Face. Form on face, behind face. Form on face, behind face, go here. It's pretty aligned right there, but it goes far back enough to about right there. Okay, that's great. Probably because I was drawing at the side, but you know, whatever. We have our eye forms. One's gonna be raised about right here, because we have this cheek where it overlaps. And then it goes all the way up here, and just the side of the head covers it. Let's see, yeah, it lands about up here. It actually goes quite far forward. And then we have another one down here. We actually see it in the back. It does hop out of the form a tiny bit. So as long as we control the size and see that this is a sphere and this is a sphere in there. You guys tell that I really want to do 50%. I'm like yapping about all these ideas and you just need to act on them. Oh, that was too small. Whatever. My nose is feeling better. That's a good thing. Maybe it's the rage built up within my heart. We have this sausage form kind of poking out right here, starting the base of this arm. Now do more of just an orb, honestly. That feels better. Go around like this. It's a bit too much, but whatever. We have a larger sausage form down here. I think it's overlapped by this leg going like this. It takes up quite a bit of room. It goes to about the midpoint like this. There's an additive form on it as well. It only goes as high as like this, so. That. And there's the form down here that connects to the leg, so we'll also do that. Yeah, right. This one ends up going to about right up here. This one, we're going to start with a skinnier form, and then add the, definitely curls over like this. Trying to see it in 3D first. It's kind of hard to once you get this complex, but... And of course we want lots of overlap here. Pretty good, pretty good. Man, Kavel, how many bug constructions you pulled up? We need to count, honestly. It's been I think we've been a bit obsessed. I saw a leaf bug this morning, though. In fact, this is a video of one at my house, where I live, like home. But it's still, I'm pretty sure I showed this on stream, and then I accidentally showed my face for a second, which wasn't a good choice, but I'm still gonna do it again. Now I know to turn my brightness up, not down, before I show my stream. Where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna point it away from me and hope. Am I showing my face? Here, right. Oh yeah, look away if you're like scared of creepy crawlies. Yeah, I'm not showing my face. Oh wait, okay, there. So here, look at this dude. Look at this guy. Isn't that so cool? He's just doing his. He's going. He's doing his thing. Look at those orange antlers. It's so cool. Or antlers like antenna. Yeah, I love just watching him do it. He's a little guy. I wanted to pick him up on my finger, but I didn't know what kind of bug it was. Also saw a hawk today. Saw a hawk take down a starling. So rest in peace, that starling. And then it chased me home to my apartment. I was biking back from, I think, what was the gym, and I just heard it like cawing ahead of me. I don't know why. So we don't really have a great gauge for how big this is, but intuitively I know that it's making an almost square triangle. So I know it's like slightly, it's gonna be like this basically. I just want to copy that angle. And we're gonna let it bulge out a bit like this. Rise, we're trying to make the best bug ever, the one to truly to conquer Dio and become the new lesson 4, lesson 5. Nah, that's not happening. Dio's the GOAT, but it's crazy how quick Dio is with it and accurate. Like they do drawings. They do drawings to help you. Like, that's crazy. That's so dedicated. I mean, yeah, you're paying for it, but still it's very awesome. Okay, this leg ends at this joint, maybe a bit lower, so a bit like right here, and it ends like the center of the eye. We also have to do the eye thingy, so about right here-ish. Actually, yeah, so our first pin guess I think was pretty correct. We have an orb down here. Orb. Kind of right next to that joink. And so yeah, just below the top of that form. Ooh. And there's like a coupling there, so yeah. That second arm ends kind of at this one actually, like at that height. Definitely a bit to the left. And not super thick, about as thick as this one, so put a nice healthy overlap in there. Kind of bend it to the left, just in case that's going that way. And then we have one underneath it that eventually goes out here. So it's like larger, then goes out here. And then we have the tiny part of the foot. That was a bit too long. "25 texture challenge." Should we do that after lesson 5, everybody? Oh wait, we have to do the 250 cylinder challenge. Do we just go on another training arc? Like this is like the Hashira training arc, right? Did I pronounce like Hashira? I just call it the Hashira because like I know it's like Hashira. Anyways, because like that's the final training arc. Like then we have just lesson 6, lesson 7, and that's like the meat and end of Drawbox. Do it. So every day we just do. That's gonna be crazy though, because that either maybe next semester, maybe even this semester, winter break, and then that means, I mean, by this summer it's highly probable that we finish Drawbox. I'd be very surprised if we didn't. And I mean, oh my god, guys, if we don't finish it, whoa. Did you guys hear that? Wait, let me go back. Was that me or? Let's pause the timer real quick. Oh. Just my roommates being silly, never mind. Goodness. Textures are painful, I agree. Guys, if I don't finish Drawbox by this summer, I'll be finishing at the same time I graduate college. That is a horrifying thought. Not that like, oh, I'm late or I'm slow. No, that's a lot. Jeez. Yeah, that's very hard to understand. It's not even like I understand them conceptually, just doing them, putting it to paper. It's easy to get lost in that detail. Is that a foot right there? No, like a... Oh. What do normal feet look like here? So those kind of collapse in under themselves. So what is... I guess that's the foot coming out from underneath of this one. Just going back there. So we can draw it like... You know, kind of peeks out there. It goes about the center of here. And doesn't land more than a 4 through that one. So yeah, it goes about out here. We could do 2 sections. One a bit longer like this. You guys haven't noticed already, we're definitely going to go a bit overtime today to finish this. And then this one kind of jumps out. And then we have this footsie right here. Jumping out from the side of the face. I'm not going to draw through the face because there's a lot going on here. Kind of like this. That form we did for the mask was a bit too, or like this mound was just a bit too much. And then we have our pizza going out. So, and then we have this claw thing. Extends just about beyond the face. Looks like a gross toenail view. Let's also do our thing with the eyes, where we kind of go down the face right here. And then we have this kind of whoop. This actually kind of gets like this rounded part to it. So we have this. And that kind of freaked out at the end there, but you got it. And then right about here, we have this kind of going out curve around the eye. This one kind of goes up and then has this to it. And we have this little sausage form that we're going to do down here for like the antenna right next to the mouth. Another one. We kind of could probably do like this form above this mass. Don't want to go too far above it, but it's kind of separating the fields. Sausage textures. Oh my gosh. Like, today? You did that today? That's insane. That's a bug. That's insane. Sorry. I like quoting that a lot. All these intersections kind of happen at varying points. Oh my goodness, Delano, that's ridiculous. Good on you. That's like, ugh. Powerful. Oof. This one kind of exists, so if that's above that eye, then this one exists above this eye right here. I like piercings. Yeah. You're learning though, I bet. Okay, and then we extend this one kind of outwards. We're going to use the line method and then populate it. It doesn't go too far above the head. We are zoomed in right now, so it's definitely easy to lose your thing, but head length, about a head length down. Maybe a bit less, so head length, about a head length down right here to the left. We're just going to do our little... Make them a bit larger than they ought to be. They kind of do shrink as they get up here, which I'm kind of just being lazy, I'm not going to lie. I do need to crack into them. In fact, we should probably do that quite soon. This one kind of comes at us. So we can make the forms a bit larger, but there's only so much we could do. In that sense, right? Like we can... Like this one's pointed towards us, so we can overlap these a lot. And then start bringing them a bit away from each other. Then bring them towards each other again. That was a bit scribbly, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, there's this whole other connected form down here that was kind of doing something, so I'm gonna just connect it to this. We're kind of just doing... Grasshopper Jenga, I guess, I don't know. Now at this point we could start doing some more fun additive forms. So down here, there's definitely like a, this wrapping in front. Like so. There's these, oh, I said it again, dang it. I want to give some like detail, like depth to these. But I don't think I did it correctly right there. There's this like merging between these two, so we can do one of the classics like that. That wasn't a good one. This kind of splits off into two. And then we do have these like two little pincers going over like that. Same thing over here. We actually kind of have like three, but I'm going to focus on these two. That intersection's already been kind of covered. We can add... I mean, that one's fine. Over here, we can definitely do a lot more. We have these like little things on, I don't even know what to call them, just like... end it right there. Don't want to do for the foot right here, so we're just gonna do the classic. Cool, and we can start outlining and thickening some stuff, so covering that bottom part of the eye. Really saying, hey, this is a separate form in front. A lot of lines to overlap there, so most of it's going to be quite dark. Same thing here, we're in the front over here. Here, somewhat in the front. We see this, I kind of overdid it. This, actually, yeah, we have, kind of jumps out at us like this. This form goes in front. It's overlapped by this form, but we kind of messed that up. And this juts out. It's just kind of pure chaos in here, but I'd say there's this intersection. This leg stands in front. Yeah. As long as you're actively learning, right? Not passively learning. It's very easy to convince yourself that just because it's hard, you're gaining something out of it. But that's a false dichotomy, right? If I'm using that word correctly. No, I'm not. I just realized. That's dumb. But yeah. Like a lot of people in the gym convince themselves that just because lifting weights heavy mean progress. And thankfully gym is one of those places that you can get away with that. But no. Right. There's much more to it than that. Form over here, which is gonna bit weird saying all of this, but kind of over inked it right there. Could have done a lot more overlap with these forms. Could have. Oh wait, I did that over the leg. Urgh, dang it. Ah. That was silly of me. Don't do that. This goes over the leg, because the leg is in the background, but... disappointing even. I feel like the legs were too short. Just looking at it here, but we haven't seen it in its true form yet. Cool. Okay, you guys ready? I have a feeling this is going to be proportionally off leg-wise. It just feels like that, but hey, whatever. Okay, big reveal. This guy? Ooh. I don't know. Eyes are definitely way too above. They should have been lower. That's pretty dang noticeable. This form was definitely too much in front. This was pretty good though. That was pretty faithful. But yeah, that's uncanny. That's geometrically it works. Just positionally, no. That's uncanny as heck. The eye, yeah, the head was more rotated this way. Yeah, that was just more in there. Don't know how I did that. Leg isn't noticeable that much, but I think we did a pretty good job of estimating it with these forms. This leg, yeah, I feel should have just been longer. That was the main thing. Oh, there's a rock right there. That's why. You notice that. They're not horrible, but yeah, there's been better, right? 11 new posts. That's great. Sorry, there's something involving school that's been racking my brain all day, and that just was probably a good sign. But yeah, so not terrible construction, just there's been better. Very uncanny. The eyes were definitely in the wrong place. Had to move those down, point them a bit more this way. It'd be much better. And then that leg. So as we end this, we did learn a couple new good things. So let's write those down with a good review and then call it for today. And yeah, I'm gonna start doing two types of reviews. One just like a general review and then like a final review, because we want to put important stuff in this, not just everything that we pick up. So yeah, I'll call this bug training arc 1. We have bug training arc 2. Oh, I meant to do Roman numerals, whatever. $179, right? That was a guess. I don't actually know if this is stream 179. I think it is, though. I have to alt tab so many places just to figure that out. 179, cool. Okay, so biggest thing is every 3D switch between 3D view and reference view, I guess. Switch mentally, of course, between 3D view and reference view. So go from seeing spatial relationships on page between lines page to objects in space. Another big one that I just had and I didn't write down. Oh my gosh. But yeah, instead of asking yourself, where does this line go? Or like not even like, instead of saying this part of the bug, saying that just like it's an arbitrary, everything is an arbitrary volume in space. They aren't just circles anymore, which I know is intuitive and that's what we've been saying this whole time, but I finally get it now. So a bit weird to say, but yeah, it's just not a collection of lines anymore. It is literally like it's bug Legos laying on a table. That's what I'm gonna put. So we have our head, we have our thorax, we have our abdomen laying on a table, waiting to be assembled. As if you could grab and like move around. Baby sauce here. Sorry about that. So yeah, think of the parts of the bug like pieces of a building set that you can independently rotate, move, and assemble in space. If you could draw it, if you can draw a component of the bug from any angle, right, you really have that idea of like this pin. Let's say like this is the sausage form. If you can imagine that on a table, upside down here, intersecting a simple form, then you've got it. That's like in your brain now. So yeah, and then other switch between that mental 3D view and that observational view. I'm gonna call that the observational view. The view that recognizes spatial relationships between angles and flat lines, and the other that actually picks up that these things are tangible objects on the page. Very verbose and whatever, but yeah. So other than this and this, I think we did a pretty okay job here. Just yeah, definitely a bit uncanny. So yeah. Good stuff. So stream schedule. I want to stream tomorrow. We're going to stream tomorrow. In fact, that may be lesson 5. We may be returning to lesson 5 tomorrow. And then I really want to stream Sunday, but I may be busy. I think I'm only going to go do some stuff in my school and not go do some other stuff at night with my friends. Just because I really want to draw, and I really need to work on the website and some other stuff to prepare for the week. So I would say we're going to stream on Sunday, but we'll see how upset some of my friends get if I say no to hanging out with them. But yeah, so that's about all. Yep. I want to stream every day I can. It's school time now, so we do have our mandatory 1 day off a week, but right, whatever. I want to draw. I want to have fun with you guys. And I hope you guys are getting some fun out of it. We got texture challenges, we got crazy constructions and training arcs all over the place. Everyone's doing some really awesome stuff, and I'm glad that you guys can use this time and have an hour a day that you can spend doing something that you love. So yeah, keep it simple for now. No reason to, climb any mountains yet. My nose is very stuffy, you could probably tell. But yeah, so thank you guys very much for joining me tonight. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh man, my nose is so stuffy. Bye guys.